should we be talking? Number one, Forex is a regulated market. Now, that means I am not going to trade. Of course, somebody came to Aliko and said, Aliko, give me 3 investment advice. Aliko said, number one thing you must do as an investor is you must protect your money. Said, Aliko, what then is number 2? Aliko said, you must learn to protect your money. Said, Aliko, give us number 3. He said, protect your money. So the dynamics of investment is I must put my money in a regulated platform. Forex is regulated. Now, what you and I need is what I call the teachability index. Our willingness to learn multiplied by our willingness to change. Somebody say willingness to learn. Say willingness to change. I was at a point in my life about 2 years, 3 months ago, when you talk about Forex, I don't want to listen. Until, thank God, a millionaire coach, 27 years old, he made his first $1 million at 27 years. His name is David Imonite. 2 years, and he said, Francis, you need to look at Forex. This time around, you need to be guided. You need to have the requisite knowledge, effective knowledge about Forex. One major reason why people lose money in Forex and don't succeed in Forex is basically because they don't have the requisite knowledge. Number 2 is the greed factor. Imagine yourself flying a plane to Ontario, Canada, or maybe going to the US. You're on Delta Airline, 10 p.m. You're at, Muritala Mohammed Airport, and you're about to fly to maybe Atlanta, and you're on Delta, and of course the cabin crew is about to set out, but they're still on ground. Eventually, the pilot gives a final announcement. My name is Pilot XYZ, and I'm glad to let you know I'm going to fly you to Atlanta. The flight is about 12 hours. However, I want to let everyone know that I've never flown a plane before. What would you do? You see, what I see people do in Forex is that they don't have the process. Now, please don't let anyone scare you about Forex. If you put the right key at the right door, you open it. If you put the right key at the right door, you open it. I am a testimonial. I trade Forex. I was at a point in my life 2 years, 3 months ago. I was a rookie. Don't let anyone scare you. And that for me is very true. I have young people in the same economy I'm talking of in Nigeria, astronomical results. However, it's predicated on knowledge. It is process, patience, and profit. But I'm going to do something here because my time is short. I feel like giving out a free ebook today to everyone here in the house. I feel like giving a free ebook. But I changed my mind. I just said I was going to give something free. I thought at least some appreciation or gratitude would do good, isn't it? I think that's a bit belated. But you see, if you just understand this one thing I'm going to say here today, I've closed the presentation. If you dodge the process, you miss the product. You see, whoever breaks the egg, the serpent will bite. Forex is not hard. It's easy. And I need to say this to you. I read a book by David Schwartz, Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. And he made a statement. Of course, the founder of the atomic bomb, it's very complex technology, the atomic bomb. He made a statement. He said, success is not a function of intelligence. He said, success is a function of interest and enthusiasm. It doesn't matter how intelligent you are. If you're not interested in a thing, and you're not enthusiastic in a thing, you will not succeed in it. He said, success principally is not a function of intelligence. He said, success is a function of interest and enthusiasm. So what I want to do today is to awake and arouse your interest. It's mind-blowing to know. I was in the US just a couple of days ago, came back 2 days ago, and Jeff and Angela Krushank, they live in Florida, shared the testimony of a lady who works in the Atlanta area. And Atlanta is a very big city. For you to drive from one end of Atlanta to another end of Atlanta, you might be spending hours. So from her place of work to her home, she needs to drive through traffic and heavy traffic, so she decided to do something. She decided to stay at Starbucks and spend 1 hour at least a day learning through the architecture of Forex every day, an average of about 1 hour. Instead of going through traffic and being fatigued, she stayed at Starbucks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the testimony. Between April of 2018 and April of May this month, she had made 7 figures. Can I take it again? Between April of 2018 and May this year, she has grown her income to 7 figures. I'm talking of, she's a millionaire in dollars. Grant Cardone is one of the best investment coaches around the world. He's a millionaire in dollars. He said the principle of getting rich is not the get rich quick syndrome. And that's what people know. He said it's get rich for sure. Somebody say get rich for sure. Now, how do you do that? You do that by learning. Somebody say learning. So number one thing in Forex is no Ponzi. Number two is that as countries remain countries and currencies remain currencies, Forex will remain. It's not going anywhere. The truth is with Forex, I can start with $5. A couple of years ago, it will amaze you to know that for you to trade Forex, you needed to have a net worth of $3 million and 100,000 trading capital. It was only for the big boys. As in you have to have a net worth to be certified and 100,000 trading capital to trade. But ladies and gentlemen, today, I can take $5 to a broker. All I need to do is to begin to know what to buy and what to sell. The major challenge of a trader is when do I buy the USD? When do I sell it? The principle of Forex is buy low and sell high. Somebody say buy low, say sell high. If I'm able to know when to leverage on the USD because of its weakness, or leverage on the strength of the pound, at every point in time I make money. Now the challenge here is that people don't know when to buy and when to sell. Now, so I'm here on the altar and I'm giving you the way it is. I'm not here to excite you. I'm here to help demystify your mind for everything I've actually stood before it. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no mountain anywhere. Every man's mountain is his ignorance. So what I'm going to show you right now is something we got involved in about 2 years, 3 months ago. A company profiled to help people who are total rookies, know nothing about Forex, have no knowledge at all, but have two things, interest and enthusiasm. Someone say interest, say enthusiasm. So let me get back to my ebook because it's also important because I need you to understand those 3 P's. The first P is what? What's the first P? Those 3 P's, if you don't have any take home today, take those 3 P's. In trading Forex. What's the first P? What's the first P? No, what's the first P? What's the second P? What's the third P? Okay, now I don't just want to give out the ebook, but I want you to earn it. So I'm going to have 3 rows. Now, and 3 teams. And because I want this thing to sync, and I'm doing it very deliberately. So everyone here is team A. So what you are meant to say is process. Now, this team looks a bit, in terms of number, isn't it? Okay, everyone here is team B. So this is team A, this is team B, and this is team C. I'm trying to ensure that the people in the gallery don't miss out. Okay, that's fine. I'll sort something out. But this is an exercise. I'm doing this for a purpose. So team A, what you are meant to say is process. Team B, what you are meant to say is patience. And team C, what you are meant to say is profit. Now, the team that wins in terms of vocal power takes the ebook. Deal? Now, you know why I'm saying this? You see, in your journey to trading Forex, if you don't apply, you see, there's nothing you can do. I will never trade if my trade does not get to my zone. I will never trade. You see, people don't get it. You know, because money, it's like money has a spirit. Am I communicating? Can I shock you? Bishop is not here. Bishop, you could do 100% in a day in Forex. It's crazy. It's true. But the challenge is that you are breaking the rule. You see, a profitable trade is not a winning trade. A profitable trade is a trade I take after all conditions are met. Forex is condition trading. If condition A meets condition B meets condition C meets, I take my trade. If one condition is not met, I don't take my trade. But people begin to go to the chart. It has not met. He said, maybe it has met. I don't trade. I trade zones. I'm a zone trader. Now, if it doesn't get to the roof, I don't sell. If it doesn't get to the floor, I don't buy. The principle is sell at the roof and buy at the floor. Can somebody say sell at the roof? Say buy at the floor. This is not complex. It's a universal principle. I have a young man in the US I met. His name is called Christopher Derrick. Christopher picked up a $182 account and moved it to my conduit into this flowing stream. Now, when we talk about wealth transfer, I believe this is one of the ways. But the challenge is that we need to grow knowledge, deepen knowledge. We need to grow awareness around the Forex market. And that's why I'm here right now, to show us a path we've actually seen. So, team A, you say process. Team B, you say patience. And team C, say profit. Now, the team that wins get the... Now, I've created this graphic picture for a purpose so that it will stay in your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, Forex is not complex. That's my message today. I love what he said. He said success is not a function of intelligence. It's about interest and enthusiasm. Now, I have a platform that has an advantage in the place of learning and the advantage in the place of earning. It's called iMarket. Okay, fine. This is a disclaimer by International Market Life saying to you that, see, for you to really win around this, you need to learn through the ropes, and which is very important. The word learn is L-E-A-R-N. The word N is E-A-R-N. If you find it, the word N is buried in learn. See, you are not qualified to earn what you've not learned. Very importantly. Next slide. So, of course, we have the foreign exchange market. It's $25.3 trillion market, 24 hours, 5 days a week. I'm constrained with time, so please, I'm going to rush. Of course, these are the founders of behind this company called International Market Life. The gentleman at the middle is a young man called Christopher Terry. He's been trading for about 25 years. Right now, I'm going to about 30 years. I met him a couple of days ago. We're in Houston together in a training event. And he's a phenomenal gentleman. He's made tens of millions of dollars trading Forex. He's a true example of a trader, not somebody who's just a trainer. If somebody's going to show you anything, ask them how much they've made. Am I communicating, sir? If anybody's going to show you a part, ask them how much have you made. This gentleman is a decamillionaire. People call him the Cristiano Ronaldo of Forex. His wife is a lady called Isis De La Terry. We have Jason Brown, the vice president of field operations. There are two major advantages I want to bring before you right now. The first advantage is your learning advantage. The second advantage is your earning advantage. So the first advantage is the ability to learn, and that's where it starts from. When I started, I said, if you are not ready to learn, Forex is not for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you can take my jacket. You can take my shirt. You can take everything I own. You can never take knowledge. I love what Pastor said about a young man who was stripped of everything he had. But if he made that money via knowledge, he's going to make it again. Now, the question is, take me anywhere. In fact, take me to the desert today. I said this with humility. Take me to the desert, give me my smartphone and data. You'll find me in a good hotel in no time. I know my zones. Now, what this is about is I am able to learn on what we call the IML Academy. It's a simplified module of learning. Ladies and gentlemen, this architecture is one of the best in the world. It's called the IML Academy. It gives you the opportunity to learn in a most simplified manner. There are only 17-hour videos, 17 hours. I can guarantee you here, standing on this pulpit, if you consume this knowledge and knock it in. Somebody once said wisdom is the application of knowledge. But the original Latin or Greek meaning of wisdom is actually translated knock it in. If you knock this wisdom in, this knowledge in, IML Academy 17 hours. If you take it in, I can guarantee you, you'll become a proficient trader. Now, let me ask you a question, sir. If I were to give you 17 hours to learn a skill, they are just videos, you watch them, you take notes, you don't need to travel to Dubai or go to the US. How long will it take you to watch? A 17-hour video. How long? 3 days? Powerful. Somebody told me 1 week. Somebody else said 1 day. Now, what they have done is to find a way to simplify Forex from history of Forex to what is Forex. That any rookie, just anybody who is willing to learn and willing to change can win. I have a young man in my team his name is called Daniel Henry, finished from Fisheries, University of Lagos. Daniel picked up 1,000 going to this academy several times and moved it to about in 2 months. Now, it is no doubt that banks trade Forex heavily. I had an ED of the bank, an executive director of the bank. He came to our school. He said, see, I've noticed that my bank trades Forex heavily. Now I've come to learn. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes humility to bend down and learn what is required. Now, the IML Academy is a 17-hour video, short videos, and you agree with me that what you hear and what you see impacts you the most. Am I communicating? So what they've done is to put the videos. So I have a 17-hour learning platform with a learning advantage. I can watch the videos. Now, guys, the truth of the matter is, somebody once said your speed in life is regulated by what is pursuing you. If a chicken is pursued, there's a way you run, yes or yes? If a dog is pursued, there's a way you run. What if a lion is pursuing you? How do you run? Sir, when I saw these videos and I said, Sabi, What you know, nobody can put you down. So the dynamics of knowledge is I'm able to gain knowledge on what we call the IML Academy. If there's anything I'm going to push here today is I want you to learn this skill. If you're going to Dubai to gain this skill, it's about $6,000 every month for 6 months in Dubai. I was in the Florida area September of last year, and a young man who lives in Florida, Mr. Clive Johnson, is a friend of mine. He said, Francis, there's a place where they send their children to. They learn Forex there $10,000 every month. IML says to you, there's a platform, a 17-hour video platform, where you can watch 5 minutes video, 10 minutes video. That was what that lady was doing in Atlanta. She goes back after work, sits back at Starbucks. When others were in the traffic and getting fatigued, she sits back and begin to put in the knowledge. Let me let you know this. As countries remain countries, and currencies remain currencies, Forex is not going anywhere. Somebody once said Forex is the beginning and end of money. The only thing I can take Forex away is rapture. When there's only one currency, am I communicating? As long as people are exchanging currencies, some person is making money, and that's the truth. Anytime you're somebody is making money. You're going to the US, sir. You exchange your naira for dollar. Somebody's making money. Now, that is offline, but this is online. This is regulated. This is where a regulator begins, you give an instruction, say, buy me Euro USD. He goes to buy on your behalf. Just like the stockbroker is licensed to trade on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Of course, the brokers are licensed to trade